for better or for worse, have followed my heart and my instincts, and this is where it brought me.
Precisely when we believed the Jennifer saga was over, Jennifer has revealed a startling new development. Lopez is purportedly asking for half of Ben's, the $150 million wealth of Affleck in their split up with the wealthy couple in Hollywood, who they revived their relationship after almost 2 decades, is now allegedly headed, nearing a sour separation, as reported by sources. Jennifer Lopez, a valuable, she is requesting almost $400 million, a significant amount of Ben Affleck's good fortune. This unexpected change has made a lot of admirers and adherents of the astonished pair. What an intriguing, given that both stars are in and own their own wealth, the lawful. The fight that lies ahead seems to be intense, one with significant risks and maybe shocking disclosures.
Just like any mom who works, it's hard because you feel that tug and that pull, and then you have these responsibilities, and you know, it's a juggling act. It's a heartbreaking little juggling act.
Thus, Jennifer Lopez desires Ben's $150 million fortune divided in half. The revelation has shocked many to their core. Fans of Hollywood who have adhered to their journey are currently unsure of what happened, why Jennifer Lopez is looking, and what's wrong. That much of Ben Affleck's fortune. Jennifer Lopez has an estimated net worth of $400 million herself, and what makes her pursuing Ben's money Hollywood is undoubtedly peculiar. It's remarkable to consider that someone with such enormous riches would sense the need to assert a sizable portion of her partner's fortune. Is it mostly about money? Could the narrative have more to it? Be a calculated action in a contentious divorce fight? These are issues that everyone must thoughts when we attempt to comprehend the reasons for this request. In fact, Jennifer 2.0 had a relationship with fans were enthralled by their love tale, which started early in the new millennium and righted. It appeared approximately 2 decades later that fans of fairy tales were ecstatic to see them reuniting and sharing passionate times and open demonstrations of love, but it seems that the fairy tale is allegedly culminating in a contentious divorce. Jennifer Lopez accepted the bill when they were married, encompassing opulent costs, and now it's said she wants his money as well. The current financial dynamic is at the core of their ongoing dispute. Apparently, Jennifer often paid for their lavish way of living, encompassing opulent private jets, holidays, and upscale purchases. She is now looking for payment for these costs, contending that she was responsible for financial strain on their partnership. The claims about their finances arrangements prompt many inquiries as to why would Jennifer, with her significant wealthy people, feel compelled to observe Ben's refund. Was there and mutual understanding over their costs, or is this a new demand? Growth after there. Here are the inquiries about separation that create this tale so intricate that it depicts a image of Jennifer as the bearing the financial burden, obligations, while Ben is shown as the head skater who complained about investing funds. If this is accurate, there is a potential point of contention that could have played a part in their split on them. Nonetheless, it's crucial to take into account the potential for exaggeration in the media. Divorce is a very private and often contentious procedure, and tales like as they are sometimes blown out of proportionality of Jennifer's request. A deliberate action or a justifiable assertion still has to be determined.
Totally different people now, and we're the same, and we have the same love. 100%. Like, I'd never fallen out of love with you. I had just put it over.
Currently separated, attorneys have disclosed that Jennifer Lopez's request for Ben Affleck's half $50 million fortune probably has more to do with media plan as opposed to a strong legal Most divorce cases include disagreement, particularly in situations when both sides are. Rich people's living expenditures are often not paid back unless there's a certain prenuptial or marriage agreement, as well as. If not, then this indicates that Jennifer's assert to recover the money she spent on their lifestyle may not be very important in. Jennifer Lopez could be utilizing this in court as a negotiating tool for their divorce talks. A divorce may occur. Moves are common throughout proceedings and responds by launching a prominent demand. Jennifer may be trying to change people's perceptions. Force B to make a speedy settlement or get the upper hand in their discussions. The media craze around this subject may be just what she needs to guarantee her requests are duly considered. Let's take a break, figuring out what may really be achievable in their California divorce settlement, where their divorce petition was filed. Property laws are applicable, thus anything obtained across the union is usually split in half. However, since Jennifer and Ben both had prior marriages, prosperity, their circumstances are intricate. Obtained prior to their marriage are often regarded as distinct traits, unless the L is mixed in with married assets in light of their financial holdings. Identifying the boundaries of common property and what's distinct can be a protracted and challenging procedure. Jennifer's assertion compensation for costs may be, according to the claim, that she paid for their way of life, which she could accept. Then should participate considering their concurrence or oral comprehension. But as many legal professionals note that without a strong legal foundation or unambiguous agreement, this demand may not continue to grow. Probably a strategy to highlight her stance in the settlement negotiations.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you got it.
Ben Affleck's public persona, nevertheless, has been quite fascinating in spite of pandemonium. He's been seen donning his wedding band, which some people believe to be his. Try to maintain harmony and steer clear of. During the argument with Jennifer, it could be a straightforward action to uphold a appearance of normalcy or to stay away from generating more drama. This action could be his means of demonstrating that even so, he is attempting to manage everything circumstance with the same dignity and elegance. As potential insiders claim, Ben is still alive, terrified of Jennifer Lopez's response and possible retaliation. This anxiety goes beyond not just the court cases, but also the public opinion and media attention. Ben is concerned about how Jennifer could use her media and their public image influence to portray him negatively. The circumstances are uncomfortable for everyone, but particularly those who uphold their privacy to the same extent as Ben. Leaving the ring on might be a means of. Ben expresses his inability to totally cut all connections, or that he is nevertheless mindful of the marriages. However, history is taking it off. Maybe an explicit declaration of his intention should put the past behind us and move on. It seems like Ben's approach is one of damage mitigation. It seems he's attempting to reduce confrontation, stay away from direct conflicts with Jennifer, and continue to the public perception as impartial as feasible.
Okay, we're not doing that.
No, estaban cerrados.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
No estamos tomando.
You know better than that.
Come on, don't come in here with that energy, please. If I could just end on one thing, is that Jen is a producer on this movie, and the reason why I'm here and the reason why Sterling was in this beautiful movie is because Jen cares, and Jen cares about things like representation and diversity, and she's a boss And she's an incredible creative and an icon, and that's what I think we should celebrate her for today.
Presently, Jennifer Lopez has participated in the press artwork Ben is the Villain. This is one of her public relations tactics. Compassion, judging from her documentary, The Most Romantic Tale Never Told. Though does Jennifer Lopez present her side, the whole reality in this documentary, published along with reports of their marriage. Problems started to appear. Prov offers a close examination of their connection. From Jennifer's viewpoint, even if it's captivating and well-made, some critics claim that it is biased, depicting the date of its release and the content's selected nature, imply that it is a component of a bigger plan. In order to manage the story, it depicts an image of Jennifer as the devoted companion who undertook everything she may be able to save the marriage, but is it a true portrayal of reality or a well-chosen rendition intended to arouse compassion and get a lot of support? Are accusing Jennifer Lopez of being duped? Some narcissists hold the Jennifer's behavior as deceptive, charging her with Ben being duped and using her media presence to alter the narrative in her. Someone spoke in favor, asking why does she needs his money, so take what you have. Arrived with a second one and wrote this. Jennifer carrying out her previous actions so lengthy for many in the music business. Artists pilfering intellectual property. The stakes are enormous in this case for both parties stand to lose a lot, not just monetarily, but also regarding their public perception. There are many possible results that we could see with this high-stakes divorce amicable resolution. Even with the present strain, there's always a possibility that calmer heads will triumph and they'll come to an agreement. When things are private, this would be the optimal result for both of their audiences. Pictures and private lives legal dispute. If they are unable to come to an agreement, the divorce may proceed. Court. This would need an extended court case in which both parties present their lawsuit, resulting in a release of their grievances and maybe damaging reconciliation after revelations. Efforts. There's usually a tiny chance possible that they may try to make amends. Fashion, either for their own public perception or because of their emotions. However, that would take work, and only when both parties reach an agreement will indicate how long these tasks take. Location. Nevertheless, what are your opinions about this problem? Please let us know in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.